Hello, my name is jankowski, and today we're going to be talking about volcanoes. Yes, okay, so volcano and volcanic activity and stuff. So, I have a list of everything we have to talk about, and I'm going to elaborate on these. So, first thing, we can do the first three kind of all in one together. So, there are three types of volcanoes. So, the first type of volcano is a shield volcano. Shield. And then, so the volcano, and then there's a composite volcano. Composite. And then the last volcano is the cinder cone volcano. So these volcanoes are each different in their own way and special.
Like my mom says, I am.
Okay, so we're going to be looking at these volcanoes and talking about them. So, what are these volcanoes? Well, that's a dumb question. Just kidding. That's a good question, but we're going to be talking about that. So, shield volcanoes are when a volcano has a thing and it's flat. So it's gently sloping, and then instead of like super sharp. So and then this is when magma flows slowly down a volcano's side. So it doesn't erupt and everything. It's like slow. So there's no ash or whatever, or it's just lava and it's flowing slowly, and that causes it to be flat and the magma slowly piling on it. So examples: Hawaii. Okay, so Hawaii was formed by volcano stuff. It's formed by the Earth's crust moving over a hot spot and then the magma going out. Okay, so next we have composite volcanoes. Like most volcanoes are composite volcanoes, and composite volcanoes are kind of more explosive than shield volcanoes, but less explosive than cinder cone volcanoes. So these volcanoes are kind of the middle. So, lastly, cinder cone volcanoes. And this volcano is the type of volcano, so if you asked a child like me to draw a volcano, they draw something like, ooh, very sharp, boop, 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 boop. And that's a cinder cone volcano. So these cinder cone volcanoes, they are very, very explosive, and they have like pyroglyphic or pyro something flows, and there's ash and there's lava, and it's not good. And these are dangerous, and these usually make it on the news. So, example, well, Mount St. Helens. That was a cinder cone volcano because it was really boom and stuff. Okay, so next we're going to be looking at why do some things be different than other things. We're going to check this off. So now we're going to talk about why are they different, and then magma and the silica and water vapor. So each thing, they're not just like different because, oh yeah, they're different and I don't know why, but they have a reason. So these volcanoes, they have different types of magma. So there's a name for each. So we're just gonna go here. So quiet eruptions like shield volcanoes usually have basaltic magma. Basaltic magma, and this magma, it's really low in silica and water vapor. So low silica, low water vapor, water or whatever. So this is basically we're going to talk about this after, but this is just low in everything. So composite volcanoes have something called andesitic or whatever. Andesite, and then there's an IC or whatever. And this can be, it's like a mix. So it's not low, it's usually medium and then medium, or it's like high and low or low and high. So this is the middle one. And these can have quiet eruptions like this, or explosive eruptions like this. So now this one, the explosive one, it has a magma called granitic magma. And this magma is high in silica and how do I do an and? That's a cursive S. I'm just gonna do plus water vapor. So this is just high in everything. So now what is silica and water vapor? So and why does it change magma? Because right here it's low, so it's quiet, and then right here it's high, so it's explosive. So silica and water, so silica is an element made from silicon like Silicon Valley, and oxygen. And then this is an element in the earth or whatever. And then this element causes magma. Let me use magma. It causes magma, so this is normal magma, and silica causes it to be thick. It's super thick. So when there's no silica, it's not thick and it's fluid. So gases inside here can easily release and just go out into the world or whatever. But when it's thick, the gases, let me draw some bubbles in green. It's not, oh, blue. Yeah, bubbles are blue, I think. Or not. And then these are bubbles. And then all the gases trapped in here, they can't get out because it's super thick and viscous. So when there are all these gases trapped in there, the pressure really builds up. So silica makes the magma thick. And then, so what does water vapor do? Well, water vapor is a very abundant gas. So when there's high water vapor in magma, then that means there's a lot of gas building up pressure. So like if this is a volcano and this is all the magma, when it explodes, all that gas is gonna be released out of the really thick magma. And then this is gonna cause a massive explosion and it's gonna be bad. Okay, so that's silica and water vapor. So when there's low silica and low water vapor, there's little gas. So like if there is gas, it can easily escape. And then the silica, if there's a lot of these two elements, it makes the volcano or magma more explosive. Okay, we've done this, now we're moving on. Hi, welcome back. I've erased this, and now we're gonna move on to calderas and stuff, a segment I like to call just calderas and other stuff. So, what is a caldera? There's an A there, not calderas. All right, so a caldera is, so let me tell you how it forms. So this is the earth, and then there's magma here, and then the magma is forced up, there's a volcano, and then blah, 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 and then there's a magma chamber in the volcano. But when the volcano erupts and it goes everywhere, the magma, it's all gone. So it's just an empty thing. And then this is okay, but there's a problem, right? Because it's empty, like my soul, there's pressure. And then so it collapses into a flat thing. And then sometimes there's a lake or whatever, but this is a caldera. So examples of calderas are like, the Salt Lake in Oregon, I don't know where the Salt Lake, and like there's some on other planets too, but yeah, usually they form that. So that's how calderas are made. So our next topic is called a batholith. Batholith, I think that's how you, I don't know. So batholiths are large bodies of igneous rocks. So if you saw my rock cycle video, igneous rocks are rocks that have cooled from magma. So what is a batholith? Oh, I just explained that. But like, why is it important? So igneous rocks, they're pretty cool. Get it 'cause they cooled. So when you have the earth and then there's magma and the magma is really hot and then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not hot anymore. So it cools and then it's not magma anymore. It's just a rock. Because, yeah, magma, it cools. And then so this cooled magma is a large body of igneous rock that used to be magma. So this is called a batholith. And these batholiths, they can be humongous chungus fungus. So they can spread kilometers plus. They'll be really large. And one famous example of a batholith is Yosemite National Park. So Yosemite National Park is actually a batholith. So there was this big magma, and then it cooled. And then all the other dirt and silt and stuff that's less durable around it eroded away. And now you'll only have left this giant igneous rock body that's exposed. As you know, Yosemite, it's granite, and granite is an igneous rock. So all this is exposed, and it's just sitting there. And that's a batholith. Okay, we got that. Wait, let me check that out. Okay, we're moving to intrusive features now. Bye. Okay, I might have made a mistake. Batholiths, they maybe are intrusive features, but we're gonna move on to intrusive features officially now. Okay, so intrusive features. Two things we're gonna talk about are sills and dikes. So these things, they're really cool. So say this is the earth, and the earth is in layers. Why is my drawing like this? I don't know. And then say there's like a gap right here. And then there's magma like everywhere. Woo, it's magma. Magma. And then there's a gap, well, there's a crack here, let's say. And then yeah, there's just a thing. And the magma goes in here and it fills it in. So you get, when all the other stuff erodes and stuff, you're just left with these layers, and then there's a layer of magma, well, not magma, igneous rock. So this is a sill, and a sill forms when magma squeezes into like a layer into the rock, and then it is a thing. So now dikes. So dikes are pretty similar, except they're less cool. Actually, no, they're pretty cool. So a dike, when there's like a crack in the earth, there's magma here or there's magma here, it flows into the crack. So you get this like jagged thing sort of. So like instead of having this smooth sill that fits in with everything, you get this jagged line thing that goes in here. Okay, so those are sills and dike. And I'm just going to do a small thing on volcanic neck. And this is pretty much similar to batholiths, except it's not a body of magma. So there's like a volcano, and then it's dormant, and then there's magma and stuff. It doesn't really erupt. And all the volcanic layers of tephra or whatever, it erodes away. And then you're just left with the magma. And then it's like this, and then it's just a body of rock in the thing. So yeah, that's volcano stuff. Nice see you. If you like, comment, or what you want me to do next, and like. Okay, bye.